Good morning, I'm Corey Duke. We begin with tragedy at a Tulsa medical building. Police working to confirm the identity of a man they say walked into the Natalie building at the St. Francis Health System campus, opening fire, killing 4 innocent victims before turning the gun on himself. There are a lot of questions to be answered today. We are working to talk to police about all of that. That will be happening later on this afternoon. But for now, we are live outside of the Natalie building. It is just beyond me, behind me there. This is all part of the St. Francis Health System campus. Now, take a look at the scene here. This was around 7 o'clock Wednesday night. The video from above shows the massive scene. Dozens of first responders. The road shut down. Family members of those inside the buildings on campus waiting for word on their loved ones. Now, this is video you only see on 2 News. It shows a close-up just outside as police were going room by room, floor by floor, searching for victims and clearing any possible threats. And what we know now, as far as a timeline, this all happened very quickly. At 4:52, Tulsa dispatchers received the call of an active shooter at the Natalie building. At 4:56, just minutes later, the first officers were on scene. Then at 5:01, officers made contact with victims and the suspect. Now, we don't know the names of the victims just yet or the suspect, but we do know that a bomb threat in Muskogee at a home was somehow related to the shooting that happened here at the Natalie building behind me. Now, we do have team coverage this morning. Caitlin Rivas, she's going to be joining us. She's got an in-depth look at a timeline for us. But first, we're going to go over to Tony Russell. And Tony, you were one of the first reporters on scene here yesterday.
It was quite the scene, Corey. You know, I got in from the south end, so behind me is Yale, and everyone obviously is concentrated on the medical offices behind me. But think about it. There's an entire 1 square mile block that kind of surrounds the St. Francis Health System campus here in Tulsa, the main campus. So trying to get in from the north, trying to get in from the south, even some of your roads like 71st and 61st, if you're familiar with the area, very difficult to get around. Meanwhile, remember, a lot of the people that were trying to leave the medical offices or on campus, they were actually getting off work at the time of the shooting. Speaking to some of the people that I was exchanging text messages with, one lady, she had a chance to reunite with her husband. She gets a phone call, a text message actually from him, and it basically just fades away, trying to get a hold of him. She's panicked. Very scary scene for a lot of people trying to get in touch with their loved ones.
Yeah, so I was at work and then he messaged me saying there's an active shooter, shots have been fired, and that was all. So I responded, I was like, are you serious? Are you okay? And then I got the little 3 dots to show that he was messaging back, and then it stopped. So I never got a response. So obviously, I freaked out. One person at my job knew what was going on, and I immediately ran out the door, called 911, and all they told me was, yes, we are aware, we have police on the way, no further details. Okay. So.
And he's obviously okay.
Yes, he has responded that he's okay. They all went down to the basement. He couldn't get very good signal, but obviously as you know, they've already taken the shooter down, and right now they're just doing safety precautions before they let anybody out.
And again, St. Francis obviously still has to conduct operations, with the ER being operational. But a note that St. Francis wanted to push out is that all of the morning appointments that you may have scheduled with your clinics on the medical campus side of things, those are going to be suspended until this afternoon to allow offices to grieve and collect their thoughts and obviously take a pause after what happened yesterday. So again, we're going to continue to monitor it. Obviously, Corey's going to talk a little bit more about it, but we will continue to keep you updated and watch and wait for the latest developments as officials, including the hospital administrators, will keep us updated what's going to happen later on today when they give us a briefing. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Tony. Now, in response to multiple mass shootings across the country, Tulsa police have been brushing up on their active shooter training and using that active shooter training yesterday as an active shooter was here on the St. Francis campus. Now, the 911 calls started coming in around 5 o'clock last night, and within just 3 minutes, Tulsa police were inside the Natalie building. 2 News spoke with retired Tulsa Police Sergeant Jim Clark about the quick response and how officers train for these situations. Sergeant Clark says unlike the officers in the Uvalde shooting that took more than an hour to get inside the school, TPD officers were inside the Natalie building very quickly, working to neutralize that threat.
Well, first let me say I'm very proud of the officers that responded. They did exactly what they were trained to do. They located the shooter. They went towards the gunfire and not away from it. And their response time was absolutely well below national standards. 3 minutes is extremely fast.
Sergeant Clark says active shooter training is kind of the opposite of regular policing. He says in these situations, step one is to stop the threat and then secure the building and work on recovery efforts. He says that Tulsa police officers are trained to know that they are the first ones in and don't wait for backup. Coming up in the next 30 minutes, we'll take some more looks at that active shooter training and how Tulsa police work to save as many lives as possible. Live in Tulsa, Caitlin Rivas, 2 News, Oklahoma.
Caitlin, thank you. Tony, thank you. Well, shortly after that shooting unfolded, TPD warned Muskogee police about a possible bomb threat over in Muskogee at a home there that could possibly be linked to the shooter. Muskogee police, along with numerous other authorities, immediately responded, asking residents in the area to shelter in place. Eventually, a judge signed a warrant allowing OHP bomb squad to go inside that home, and a bomb dog was able to clear that residence. No explosive devices were found, and we are still working to learn what exactly the connection there is. No word on who the home actually belongs to at this time. However, we are told there were 2 women inside. Now, of course, we will